Alright guys, so before I start the next part of this video, I want to make one thing incredibly clear. While I joke about this a lot, I do not agree with child abuse. I do not agree with it. It is disgusting, it is abhorrent. I joke about it because I suffered from it, by physical and mental abuse, for pretty much most of my childhood. There were a few good times in there, but a lot of it was absolutely disgusting. I abhor child abuse of all kinds. So don't actually hit kids. But I was having a discussion with someone, and child abuse came around. And they said, "Oh, I don't agree with it." I said, "Neither do I, but I do think there's exceptions where you can punch a kid." Because, I'm an arsehole. So, both of us being pissheads we are, decided to crack open another beer. And, I basically get interviewed about these exceptions. The first one is, say you're like a criminal and you're running from the police. You're hidden down an alleyway and this little kid's seen you and he's run down to where you are, shouting for the police. I believe you are well within your rights to throat punch the little shit. Get him to shut up. Shh, be quiet. The second one is, you're on a plane, right? You're in first class. There's no one there but yourself and this little kid. This kid is flying by himself. He's supposed to have a stewardess looking after him, but the stewardess is busy being hit on by some fat Arabian businessman in coach. You're severely hungover from a night out of heavy drinking. This kid is just shouting and screaming his arse off. He's literally throwing a massive bitch fit. I say it is fully acceptable to, just give him a little tap to the face, put him to sleep for a couple hours. Oh god. Oh my god. I am absolutely terrible. I really am. And there was one more. What was the last one? Shit, I can't remember. Right, well, I'm going to stop the video for now. And if I remember, then I'll post up later. Good night, guys. Have fun. So, guys, I remembered the third one. Basically, say you are in a race with a little kid, and the winner gets to keep their life. Now, I don't care who you are, or how badly against child abuse you are. You will not hesitate to kick that little shit right in the bollocks. I'm literally talking about giving him a one-way ticket to destination fucked. I'm not gonna lie, I would drop kick him down the steepest, iciest hill. Seriously, and it's gonna sound harsh, I know. And again, I don't agree with child abuse, but one thing that does always cheer me up is going to a park and just watching the little kids stack it. I was at a park a couple months back, smoking a joint with a few mates. Had a bit of a shit day. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, these two little twin girls decided that they were going to tackle running down a very steep hill. They could not have been older than about a year and a half, maybe 2 at best. And I watched on in absolute joy as out of nowhere these two little girls went about a third of the way down the hill, simultaneously stacked it and literally shit-whipped themselves into the floor and rolled down the rest of the hill. I was in absolute hysterics, and I don't care who you are, but you would be laughing at that shit as well. There's no point in trying to deny it. You would laugh your ass off. There's something just so funny about watching a little kid fall over. I remember this video on YouTube made me laugh my ass off. This little baby discovering ice for the first time, and it just goes to prove how stupid, we are when we're children. She slips on it, moves back, and then tries to touch it, and literally just fucking face plants into the floor. I'm talking like she literally kissed the dirt underneath the ice. It was fucking beautiful.